The rise and failure of students in the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination has become a major concern among stakeholders in Nigeria's education sector. To this end, Billings Foundation has organized a discourse targeted at finding solutions to the poor performance of students in the Unitary Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME). Our correspondent Mojisola Matomi reports.
The steady decline in students' performance in the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME) has continued to elicit concern. Confirming the sentiment, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board Registrar Ishaq Oloyede said the performance in the 2021 UTME examination is so far the poorest recorded in the past 3 years. At the Stakeholders Forum, causes of poor performance among students were identified. They say parental negligence as well as poor funding in the education sector is the major concern why many students fail to perform excellently well.
We look at our education system, it's poorly designed. Our computer labs are poor. And when the children are passing out of secondary school, they don't have this training on how to use the computer. My experience, 2018, I happened to be one of the JAM invigilator. I was in the JAM center, and I will tell you, 75% of the students in that hall were computer illiterate.
Addressing the issue, stakeholders say computer literacy of students is another major concern.
Before we can decide to work on this to get results, the first thing is to put your vision in place. Then what is the vision of Billings Foundation? Is to produce overall best students in JAM. That's our vision. And that's what the standard has been over a decade. So how do we do it? Is to get those that are less privileged and cannot afford to even learn a computer. So first thing we do is to get those students, then call the computer expert to train them. So it means that we'll first send them to our computer training school for them to have to acquire this training and efficiently.
I also say it also to our parents, we should try as much as possible to look at our kids more, because we chase money and we forget giving our children time. And when you are chasing money and you think money is everything and you're not giving your child the time, that child will miss it.
Stakeholders charge students to put in more practice and not relent in making sure they come out in flying colors.
You can use past question for several reasons. One of them is to understand the area of concentration, just like you said. Okay, if you study a concept like indices in maths or sequence, if you check the exercises at the back of those textbooks, they are just designed to make you understand a subset of it. So let's say they taught you law 1, they will just give you exercises around the first law 2, exercises around. But JAM questions are not like that. JAM question can be like, okay, I combine sequence with sword. That is, I will give you a sequence that eventually you will need some knowledge about sword and sequence to solve. So now, JAM question is designed to help you understand the mind of the examiner.
Beneficiaries at the event also had the opportunity to showcase their talents. Despite the lapses in the nation's education sector, some Nigerian students have performed excellently in various fields of study, confirming President Muhammadu Buhari's statement that Nigerians are competitive abroad due to good education from home. Mojisola Matomi, TV 360, Lagos.